What's going on, guys? Tilo's Cards here. Today we have a massive sports card mail day. It's mostly what I post. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's basically going through a lot of the cards I've gotten in that I still have on hand. A lot of what I buy goes out pretty quick, like I've said in previous videos. So this time I don't think I'm going to put any pictures of the stuff I've sold. I don't think it was anything crazy this time. So just going to go through what I have. I guess if what I'm planning to do with it, if I think it makes sense to talk about it. So showcase card today. We got the Josh Downs, Panini 1, Nike Swoosh RPA out of 5, cracked ice, really cool card. And I put the AK Alvin Kamara Funko Pop in the back just to have something else back there. Actually have some of his Airheads on top of it too. So the one piece of memorabilia I really have in the house that's not cards. Starting off, just going to go through some one-touches of some stuff I bought. Devontae Adams, Contenders Rookie Autos, the variation and the base. Bought these together. I do this sometimes. I didn't mean to pay as strong as I did on these. I paid $175. They're probably worth that. So I like Devontae though. Feel like that's a little bit undervalued. So probably just keeping those. They both look solid. They each have a little bit of whiting here. Of course, it's probably on the rest of the card too, but you can just tell a little bit of whiting on one of them right here. Yeah, there it is on that one. You can see a little bit through there. And I think on this one of the corners had an issue. So might send them for grading. Might send one of them. I think one of them looked slightly better on a chance of a 10, but still very cool. Devontae Adams. Bryce Young, Motif, RPA out of 99. Got this one on eBay. Just a really good deal. Auction ended really early in the morning. Put in a bid, ended up winning it. So happy to have it. Just going to keep it now. You know, live in Carolina, so hope Bryce shows out, even though I'm a Saints fan. Going to go through the rest of the football stuff. This is a really cool one. PC card here. Marion Hampton. This is his first Bowman auto from Bowman U, and it's number 50 out of 50. There it is down there. He said when I bought it that it had something wrong with it. Maybe I see print lines. I don't know if that's normal on these or not. I don't have any Bowman U stuff, but it's the gold shimmer. Beautiful card. It was a pretty good deal too when I bought it, because I think he said there was something wrong with it, but I haven't been able to see anything aside from print lines, which to me look like it's probably normal for these. Still really cool card. Carolina Beast. Probably the second best running back in this draft class behind Ashton Genty, but still love my guy Marion Hampton. Hope he goes to a good team. Don't know which one of these to show first, but I'm going to do this one. Antonio Gates, Panini 1, patch auto, Nike Swoosh, very similar to the Downs. 5 of 5. Got the auto. Beautiful card. It's the Lone Star autograph set. It was, let's see, I paid $105 for this, $105. I just thought that was too cheap. I think it's the full comp. That was the full sale of the only one that's ever sold. Just feels too cheap for a Nike Swoosh of a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest tight ends of all time, in a patch auto. And he also doesn't have many swooshes either, if you look him up. So, really cool card there. The final one-touch card. You guys know I don't buy basketball, but I saw this. I had to pick this up for my collection. Giannis Antetokounmpo, impeccable patch auto. Sadly, it's one color, but this is game used. So, game worn. I paid like something like 500-ish. It might have been just 500 for this. Out of 25 though. Beautiful card. Love the elegance. Patch autos, you guys know that. 2018 too, one of the best years. And again, I just saw it and I was like, I love Giannis. I don't collect basketball, but it's impeccable. It's Giannis. Great auto. And you know, this is my kind of card. Game worn too. Can't go wrong. Happy to have it for the collection. Don't plan on probably ever moving this one. I haven't really looked at it for grading. Usually don't grade thicker cards because they're you know, thick and don't grade well, but centering on the back doesn't look great, so probably won't grade it. Still, beautiful card, happy to have it. 2 PC cards here. May move them, may not. You know, Chris Olave, I move a lot of Olave stuff just because he's easy to move. Impeccable RPA, out of 10. Florida Lee in the patch, pretty clean auto for him. It is sticker though. But again, impeccable. This is just my least favorite design of impeccable that they've done. Instead of using team colors, they use this paintbrush type random rainbow. I don't know why they did that, but still really cool card. Bought it for like $100 on eBay. Ended up paying $110 total. Can't go wrong with that. I feel like on a out of 10 gold RPA of a guy like Olave with the Fleur Daily, like, why not? You know, I'll take it. This one also just came in today. Chris Olave, PSA 1010, Contenders Rookie Auto. Paid $74, I think, for this. Can't go wrong on that either. Probably will resell these. I don't keep a ton of Contender stuff, especially the cheaper ones. If it's a quarterback, I might keep it, but still, cool one there. Good deal. He doesn't have any 10 autos. He like on this one, you can see. Actually, that was pretty good too, but it fades a lot. The pen, whatever pen he used, fades a lot because it's so skinny, I guess. But another Olave there. 2 Prisms. Lab McConkey, Blue Wave, PSA 9. These are tough grades, so probably overpaid for this too, out of 230. But the Blue Wave on the Chargers unis looks beautiful because it's like the exact same color. I am really trying hard to look for a Drake May Blue Wave to keep for the collection, ideally a PSA 9. I'd probably buy a PSA 10 if one popped up. It's just so hard to know what those are going to settle at because there's still not many out there. But really cool lab there, keeping it for now. Selling this one, but Brian Thomas Jr., Prism Silver, PSA 9, auto. Cool auto for Brian. I mean, very basic, but at least he's doing something. But again, probably selling this one, PSA 9. Already sold this one. That's why I'm recording this today. Jonathan Taylor, Kaboom, PSA 9s, the normal horizontal. This one's going out tomorrow, but really love the Kabooms from this year, even if it's the horizontals, just the way they did the Kaboom. Just a really good set. Another cool one here, I traded for this with a different downs I had in. I traded for this and a Blue Ice. PSA 10, I already sold the Blue Ice Prism and moved it because I have one in the collection. And I'm actually actively working on selling this one. PSA 10, this is a Pop 1 out of 22. My buddy who also collects downs saw it was a Blue Shimmer Prism Auto, which I already have in a PSA 10. So I ended up trading them for some cash plus this and the Blue Ice. And just a beautiful card. Love the ices. They just shimmer like they're the best parallel that Panini puts out. So cool in there. Really heavy slab. I don't know if it's the slab doing that or the card, but heavier than a lot of them for some reason. Drew Brees, impeccable patch auto, out of 10. VGS 9, auto 10. Again, this is my thing. Can't go wrong with that. I've actually had this card before. Not this exact one, but an out of 10. Had a different patch, ungraded. So happy to put this one up. Actually, a new comp just popped up after I bought it that I could sell for a profit, but this is my kind of collection piece. So keeping it. Paid $260, I want to say, on this. And then some other QB stuff. The last couple of QB cards I had come in. Bought this one for the collection. Drake May, Purple Ice, PSA 9 out of 225. Again, these just don't grade well from Prism this year. Everybody knows that. So any PSA 9s I can grab. Probably overpaid for this too. Paid $320. Probably worth $345, I think. So right over 90-something% on that. Definitely overpaid for this, but you just don't see them often. Lamar Jackson, XRC, PSA 9. I think I paid $360 for it. I bought this with the JT Kaboom. Paid $360 for both, or each, I guess. So $720 total, and I sold the JT for $385. So I'll probably just take that $25 profit and put it towards my purchase price on this one. So really cool Lamar. I've been looking for some more Lamar stuff, and XRC will fit that pretty well. So keeping this one. This is a really big card that should be more expensive than it is. Jalen Hurts. I've had a couple of these before, the dual RPAs, but not in a PSA Gem Met 10. Sadly, it does have a 9 auto, which I don't really see on this. I mean, it's slightly light on this part right here, but this is the blue out of 99. Beautiful card. I bought it for $740. There was a direct comp of this one for $810, so I paid 90% on this. It's Hurts. He's not easy to move, but I thought at that price I can get it moved, so actively working to sell this one. I think somebody will buy it. Who doesn't want a PSA 10? It's really the 9 auto, I think. It just looks kind of ugly, just saying auto 9. So not one I'm looking to keep in the collection, but really cool card in a PSA 10. Can't go wrong with something like that. Sadly, though, like Justin Herbert, and I love Herbie. You guys know I love Herb. That's probably worth like over $1,200. This one's worth $800. It just doesn't make sense. Finally, some soccer stuff. Some really cool ones in here with a big PC card that came in. So first off, a couple that I'm working on selling. Holland Renaissance PSA 9. Foden Select White Sparkle PSA 10. Cool ones there. You know, I'm a City fan, so I see City stuff. I'm like, I should probably buy that, even though I'm working on selling those. Really cool ones here. Start off with the small one a little bit. Mbappe Color Blast. This is the Panini Blast, so it's out of 44 up there. PSA 9. I paid, well, I'll show you the other one first. Lionel Messi Panini Color Blast, PSA 9 out of 44 also. So I paid $600 for both of these. Messi just comped raw for $675. Mbappe just comped in a PSA 9 for $400. So I think I'll do really well on these. I'm working on selling them actively. Color blasts aren't really my thing, especially the sets like this. The not real color blasts, I guess. Just not ones I'm looking to keep, but still really cool cards. Love to have Mbappe and Messi stuff. It moves. I've had some offers on them, but not quite where I want to be on them. And my big PC card is the Erling Haaland Impeccable Canvas Creations out of 59 on card auto PSA 910. This one popped up. I was actually at a trade show for work, doing some marketing for our bank, and hopped on eBay for like less than 2 minutes, and I got on my filter for Haaland autos. Saw this one listed for $650 or best offer. I offered $400 and it instantly got accepted. Kind of thought it was fake a little bit. This one had just sold on auction, so I assume whoever bought it didn't pay. So I ended up paying $440 for this. These used to sell like last year for over $1,000, especially in a PSA 910. It does have the Newton, whatever they're called, Newton circles or something like that in the PSA slab. You can see a little bit just from where the plastic meets the plastic on the, you know, depending on how thick the card is. So that's the only thing that's a little rough about it. It's not actually condensation or anything, but beautiful card. Fits my PC perfectly well. I did sell the Kevin De Bruyne of this one. I have the Immortal Ink De Bruyne. That's the one I kept, so might have to pick back up the Canvas Creations or just go ahead and buy the other Haaland 2 on the Immortal Ink. So definitely my favorite pickup of the video. It's going to be this and the Giannis. Just stuff from my collection that I don't plan on doing for a long time. So really cool stuff. What would you say is your favorite card I picked up? And what would you do if you guys had these color blasts? Would you guys keep these? They're not real color blasts. Like I said, they're numbered. To be fair, though, they're shorter printed, you know, 44 of each than most case hits these days. So I'm moving them. What would you do with them? Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.